you need to understand very clearly 3 verbs that you must use when you are talking about your goals. The first one is you set a goal, not define, you set a goal. That is when you establish a goal for yourself. Then you pursue your goal. This is when you make an effort, you work, you do what you have to do in order to achieve your goal. Finally, you achieve your goal. When you achieve your goal, it means you are successful with your goal. This is a quick reflection about how the word push is used in the office environment. So I want you to understand literally what push is, and I want to show you a scene where commuters in Australia team up to help free a man whose legs was trapped between a train and a platform. So they are pushing the train. All right, now you understand literally, this is to push. If someone says, my boss is pushing me, look at the illustration. It's not a good thing. My boss is pushing me. It's like my boss is forcing me to work harder than what I consider to be normal. So my boss is pushing me. Another expression you're going to hear is push the envelope. When someone pushes the envelope, they persuade a little more than normal. They try to get something at all costs. So they push the envelope. It is also very common for people to say, hey, don't push me, which is like you are over your limit. You are stepping beyond your boundaries, crossing the line, and the person doesn't like it. So please don't push me. Hey, don't push me.
Out here, it's me. Don't push it. Don't push.
To cut corners. As you can see here in the illustration, there is a right way for you to go around the corner, but you also see a path in the corner because sometimes people cut corners. Figuratively, when you hear someone saying cut corners, it's because you do something that is not appropriate. You do something in the easiest, quickest way, a cheap way. You don't follow the rules. You ignore what you're told. So you cut corners. To undertake. When you undertake, you take upon yourself the responsibility to start something and to finish it. So if I say, for example, I want to undertake this project, it means that I will start, but I will also finish this project. If I tell you that I'm going to undertake English, you understand that I will study it so hard until the point when I become fluent. In our conversation today, we're going to talk about the Pareto principle or Pareto principle. Pareto was an economist in Italy, and he discovered that 80% of the land was owned by 20% of the population in Italy. But then he started discovering that this 80-20 was all over the place. For example, 20% of people controls 80% of the money on the planet. You wear 20% of your clothes 80% of the time, sir. And 20% of your customers account for 80% of your sales and complaints. Isn't that amazing? But this is not a law, it's only a principle. It happens all over the place. And if you think about it, it's happening to your productivity, it's happening to everything that is surrounding you at the office. Tell me what you think in the class.